look into the camera, of course.
Cool. Hello and welcome to everyone joining us for this fourth round Era Class men's rugby match. Today, where the home team, Utrecht Rugby Club, will take on Amstelveen.
Yeah, we are your commentators for today. My name is Bart van der Brink.
My name is
I'm
Laurie
here
Drew.
with Laurie today to do commentary of this game in this lovely weather. And yeah, I think the teams are up for it, aren't they?
Well, so exciting match. You were saying Amstelveen at the moment suffering with quite a few injuries from the squad.
Yeah, 24 if I'm correct, for the first and second team.
Okay, so
it's quite a lot.
24 injuries, and currently Amstelveen sitting in 15th position. So
yeah.
4 matches, no wins.
No wins at all. No.
And Utrecht have just had their first win. So last week they
against Untitled,
right?
Oh, right.
Yeah, and so
it was a close one, wasn't it?
1 point win for Utrecht, I think.
Oh.
And a big comeback from Untitled at the end, and yeah, Utrecht held out with 1 point. So today, a little bit battle at the bottom.
Battle at the bottom.
And see who can take the win. So Amstelveen, you really need it today.
We really need it today. That's for sure. We had some tough opponents before. So we had Kas, we had Den Haag, and we had Gooi. So today we see as like the team to beat. Is Utrecht today, because we really need to. We need to get those points on the scoreboard and really get up the table as soon as we can, and yeah.
See how he goes. Well,
we shall see how it goes. Yeah.
So for the Utrecht team today, we have a change on the bench. Jassim Tuk will be changing with. Let's have a look. He's going to be replaced by Gerard Hermans. So the smallest of the Hermans on show today for Utrecht. Any changes from your lineup today?
Yeah, we have quite a change in the lineup because unfortunately our hooker Allard couldn't make it because of family reasons. So he's not here today, and because of that we moved our center to the hooker, Tom Madison.
Okay.
And he's a guy that can do it all.
Okay.
Like he played everywhere in his life apart from front row, I think.
Yeah.
And I asked him just in the changing room, like, how's it gonna be for you? I'm a hooker myself, not playing today unfortunately, but I was like, do you need some tips or tricks or so? No, mate, I'm just gonna fucking baffle them. I'm really gonna give it them all. And I was like, yeah, okay, well, that's all you need to do. So have a go.
So he's moving from outside centre. Should we have a little wander in this direction?
Yeah, sure. Let's walk on to Utrecht.
Okay, so he's moving from outside centre to hooker. Well, you can see we have the glorious weather today. The pitch is really nice and firm.
It is. It's not too hard, it's not too soft.
Yeah, pretty much no wind at all. So it's looking really nice for a great battle.
Yeah.
So from the lineup today, you've had it up. We've got Dean Shanahan playing number 1, also known as the obfuscator by his teachers in Ireland.
Obfuscator?
He was always baffling the teachers with strange stories.
All right.
Interesting. Matt Visser, number 2, hooker. Number 3, Andrea Sorinio, and he's from Italy, also known as Le Bocca, the mouth, because he hasn't spoken yet since he's arrived at Utrecht Rugby Club, and he hasn't said a word apparently.
I have heard stories that he's very much eager and very easy to get in the fighter. To wind up. Yeah.
So let's see how he goes.
We'll see.
Number 4, Brett
Maybe
Hermans.
he'll talk today.
Brett Hermans, number 4. Number 5, Wouter Burrows. Number 6, Rua Harrington, the New Zealander from the Sulphur Fields of Rotorua. 7, Duncan Robinson, South African. Number 8, Sibbe Direnberg. Number 9, Aurélien Velo, known as Oreo by his teammates because they can't speak French. Number 10, Jordan O'Regan from Ireland, from Waterford, ex-Munster under-18, under-19. Should be exciting to see him.
And how old is he now?
He is 20-ish, I think. I think he's straight over.
Promoted from the youth teams of the pro clubs to URC. It's a great step.
It's exciting. Dutch rugby's getting exciting.
Definitely is.
All right, number 11, Eric Gagma.
Old teammate of mine.
Another one of the Pink Panthers.
Another one of the Pink Panthers, yeah, that's for sure.
And then number 12, Rick Hermans, the largest of the Herman brothers on today and cousins.
Yeah.
George Straw.
All 4 cousins are in the squad today, aren't they?
They are. So you've got the whole entourage.
Yeah.
Exciting to see who will shine.
That's really Interesting. Interesting who of the four is going to be the best today on the field.
Number 12, we've got George Straw. He's the first pure South African to be from Canal Island. Eric Clusters, I believe a good friend of yours. Number 14.
No, only Erik Gagma is my good friend.
Oh, beautiful.
I don't know him. He can be a great guy, but I never talked with him.
Let's see how the creature does. And we've got Joris Menkveld playing 15. 16, the substitutes vessels, lovely Dutch creature, number 17, Short van der Geilen. So, yeah, he's got a beautiful backside. He nearly got an audition for Dreamgirls, the musical, but that didn't pan out for him, but exciting options for that chap. Ido Shahav, Dutch-Israeli fly half, and, half Dutch, half Israeli. Bram Webb, another one of these great creatures, 20 Frank van Ingham. And he's the data analyst from the Sacred Forest, Helio. He's been scoring a lot with the seconds, and so today a big call-up with the first squad.
So he's making his debut today, or is he just...
I'm not sure if it's his debut, but this is definitely a big match for him, and let's see how the creature goes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. And last one, Jassim Tuk, as I said before, replaced by Jared Haymans, the smallest Hammond on show today.
Okay, thank you, Laurie. Then we move on to the Amstelveen squad, who just moved onto the field. I get a talk with a fan at the moment, or we get a talk with a fan.
Nice to see you.
That's Bram. We know him. Okay, then the Amstelveen squad. We start with Heinze at 1. That's our old techno Viking. You see him from the big beard and the bald hat. Then, as I said before, Allard is not on the 2, but we have Tom Madison. Then on number 3, the tight head prop is Shamel, captain. He's to be seen with his brand new scrum cap, because his old one was wasn't
Was it
able.
old?
Yeah, it was old. Like
He wasn't
couldn't
able
use
to make it
anymore.
today.
No. The scrum cap died, unfortunately. But he has a brand new one, and he has brand new shoes. So I expect a lot from him. Then we have Michiel and Jake on the second row. We have Ben, Yuki and Ben. We have 2 Bens in the team today. On the third row with Ben number 6 and Ben number 7. But yeah, which Ben is Ben? So we have Ben van der Meulen at number 6, the blonde guy.
Yeah.
And you have Ben Blok, also old team from mine, from the Pink Panthers, on number 7. So we have a bit of a Pink Panther connection today,
nice.
with Erik versus Ben. And then we go to the back line with Jasper at 9, Conan, or Irish potato squad scrum half that went to fly half on the fly half. Then Melvin at the center, or a little bold guy. And then at 13 we have Kian Chalmers, or brand new prodigy with Scottish blood in his veins. On number 11 we have Mitchell. He's new from AAC. He used to play for us in the youth teams. Then went to AAC, but he wanted to make the step higher up. So he's back now, and today's going to be his Ereklasse debut at ARC.
Fantastic.
And then number 14 is Biagio. That's a Delta boy.
Yeah.
You have heard of the Delta team?
Is this the club? No, tell me. What's
No,
the...
Delta is basically like the Rugby Netherlands A team.
Oh, cool. So the emerging creatures.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, nice.
So it's basically Netherlands under 23.
Yeah.
We have to walk, I see.
Lovely.
And he's a very quick, strong guy.
Okay.
And playing for Delta, but also for us today. And then last but not least, we have Jordi, hailing from Barcelona, under number 15.
Oh, exciting. So a Spanish connection, or a Catalan's connection.
Catalan.
Yeah.
Don't
Nice.
call him Spanish though. Then he'll get
fantastic.
mad. Then he'll get mad. And then at the bench, the guys to make an impact today are Danny Williams. He's 49 years old.
Oh, beautiful.
Still playing Ereklasse.
What position is he playing?
He's playing prop.
Beautiful.
Can you believe it? And
Where
he's
did
still
he-
going for it.
Did he start on the wing, or?
No, he always played scrum, to be fair.
Okay.
Oh, there you have him, by the way.
Beautiful.
Go Danny. And then on the other, another impact player from the bench for in the scrum is our Scotsman that's also coming just out of the dressing room right now, Colin Malcolm.
Fantastic.
He's going to make an impact today.
Yeah.
Aren't
Nice in
you?
the last 2 games, I won it.
You hear him.
Beautiful.
Fun fact about him, he got red carded in his last game. So he has to really watch it today, but I'm sure he will. Well, actually, I'm not sure, but I just hope he will.
Okay.
And then our last two players are Borre. He's played some amazing rugby last games. And,
lads.
and Juan, or Argentinian temperamente that can bring in some fire in the end.
And so for the Utrecht team today, we have Luc Visser is away, so Jacques Sinam will be coaching the boys. Who have you got coaching you guys today?
Our coach,
Yeah.
that's going to be Chris Jor.
Yeah.
And he used to be our the assistant coach last year, and now our previous head coach, he had to stop because of work.
Yeah.
He didn't have the time for it, so now he is Chris Jor moved up to head coach.
Cool.
And until now, I feel like there's a good connection between him and the team. He's really
Into it.
yeah,
Oh man,
chill.
should we get on to the game?
Let's go.
Jump up into the stand for an exciting match. So it looks like Utrecht will be kicking off.
The teams look up for it, that's for sure.
Definitely.
Commentaar.
Ja, dat was wel eens. Ja, volgens mij.
Headphones. Let's take our seats. What's this? Oh wait, this is someone's coffee.
Alrighty. Here you go, bro.
The match is about to kick off.
Okay, so Rijk Hammond's kicking us off here.
And they're on the way. And it's a catch by Mickey. Michiel takes it in. Good spot from Mickey, good spot from the lads. And a quick ball to Ben. Small dummy. Good face play. Oh, that's a miss.
Yeah, and looks like he's gone forward.
Maybe the sun was a bit too bright in his eyes. He's Irish, so he's not used to it.
Advantage over!
Watch out for coffee.
Stop! Play backwards! Yeah, fine.
Turnover by Utrecht. Oh no, it's not.
Advantage over!
Amstelveen still has it, going for the kick. And it's been covered. But Jordi takes it in.
So
Good save, and that's a quick box kick from Jasper. Cut by Gagma, Eric Gagma, making a good side step.
big steps and he's through.
That is good stepping of the lad. That's a good tackle. What we really tend to do with Amstelveen, because we're not that big, is making a lot of chop tackles. So we can go for the jack.
Nice. Just keeping possession now, Utrecht, but alright, knock on there.
It's a knock on. And it's Amstelveen's advantage.
So scrum, Amstelveen.
Is this your coffee or Joe's? Hear the ref. I'm just.
Oh yeah, do it. Yeah, swap.
Interesting.
Do you want to take this
It's scrum time, so we have to time.
one?
Sorry for the people at home, we just have some headphone issues. So we can hear the ref over our headphones,
Closing the gap already.
and we can communicate what's been said.
Alrighty, first big scrum down. Let's see what the guys have got. So is this the guys in your scrum at the moment? What have you got? Is this, you're missing a few players from the pack at the moment, I imagine?
We're missing quite a few players from the pack. As I
Okay.
said, Tom is not used to stay hooker, but he's up for it, definitely. And for the rest, all the guys that are in the scrum are used to play at positions they play.
Yeah.
But
Right foot on the mark.
yeah, we just miss a lot of the guys to be on the bench
Yeah,
or
find it. Stay this way.
to be in the starting lineup. So but we still have a good lads at the lineup today.
So you're in your 22 here. What kind of systems do you have going? Is this going to be a kick for touch and a bit of a chase? Or,
I think it's going to be a kick for sure.
That's a good
If we
scrum
can
from
have
Utrecht.
it. And it's a good scrum by Utrecht. A very dominant first scrum. Amstelveen really have to tighten up. Yeah, we do. It's not a... Can we move a bit? Yeah, you too, Joe. Thanks.
Okay, good kick to touch there from Utrecht. Already, yeah, Amstelveen looking a little bit rattled here. They're going to do well to keep Utrecht out.
Scoring in the starting minutes, but we have proven that before that we can do that. So let's see. First line out. Up on the second jumper, number 5. Good maul, good quick maul. Maul broken off. It's good tackle from Amstelveen.
Oh, they're getting close there.
They're getting very close. They're getting very close.
Smell the line. Number 9, Aurelia, looking for the ball.
He's gonna need some.
Right.
And it's a try for Utrecht.
Fantastic. Number 9, Mr. Aurelien. He has scored. Beautiful. Let's have a look.
That was it number 9?
I think not.
We are seeing on the screen here the replay. I think it's number 3. No, yeah, it's number 9. Yeah, it's number 9.
Fantastic.
Number 9 kind of dummied it, looking to pass it, but then just jumped over the ruck basically to score the try, and he did.
Amstelveen just looking a little bit, looking like a little bit of trouble with the defence there, maybe a few new faces in the line.
They had some proper tackling, but I think Utrecht just put a lot of pressure on them, and Amstelveen didn't manage to cope with it just yet. So they really have to put in some extra right now.
That's a good looking kick, just off to the left.
Good looking kick, couldn't make it. So it's 5-0 for Utrecht.
Just checking with the referee that he's going to be watching for some things.
The ref just talked to Shamel about his positioning in scrum. And we're off. It's a short kick from Melvin, called by Utrecht, but
They've
not
lost it.
on. So it's advantage Amstelveen. And now they need to make momentum. And it's Shamel with the take-in. And he's making a good hit, good legs.
Space out right if they can go, but here we come, coming right.
Conan with a little grubber.
Kick through.
Can make it to Melvin.
Eric has got that. Beautiful. Little knock on.
And that's a knock on. And it's Amstelveen's ball once more. And here we go. It's Kian Chalmers with the ball.
Oh, and he's just dropped that.
I did not know if he tried to kick that or if he just dropped it.
Okay.
And it's advantage Amstelveen.
Okay, tackler not releasing.
Drop it, tackle. Yeah, she too, drop it.
Interesting call, that one.
If I would go for the points for kick at post.
What's the kicker like today that you've got for you? What sort of form is he on?
Well, kicker is Melvin, the guy that just kicked, the number 12.
Yeah.
And he's a really good kicker. On distance, he can make it really much.
Fantastic. So 5 metres out, a line out for Amstelveen.
I think I'm going to stand up for a while to make sure I can see.
So front 5 then.
Do have a player down on the far side.
Oh, we do, yeah. Let me see, who is it? It's number 5. That's Jake Down, if I'm correct.
A new one on already.
It seems he had a knock against his head and might be bleeding. I'm not entirely sure.
1.
And then Colin Malcolm or Scottishman comes on.
All right, Scottish Creature, he had some big chat before the game. Let's see if he can back it up.
He can really back it up. He proved so in the first game against Askram, in which the team was pretty toothless in the beginning, but as soon as he came on, he was just like, it was an all other team. Colin is really the guy, like, it's basically a second rower with the mind of a scrum half.
Beautiful.
He can be so annoying from time to time.
Little bit stubborn, possibly?
Just a little bit, just a little bit.
Oh, and again, really close there. So Wouter on the line is pulling back. Another drive. Utrecht defence is there in numbers.
It's good D from Utrecht.
A few players around the ball there from Utrecht, and that's held up.
Held up. So it's goal line drop out. New rule. Unlucky for the lads in blue.
Yeah, and that's a nice escape for Utrecht, but their defence was looking pretty solid there.
As with the attack, they put in a lot of lags, I feel like.
Yeah. So, right here with the clearance kick. That's a nice kick. Up into the sun.
Go on and catch.
Good take from number 10. Good chase from Utrecht also, but he's done well to get by.
Another side step. And that's good clearance. That's a high tackle.
Little bit
That's advantage for Amstelveen. And that's a good drive.
Could be some space out left if they're going to use it.
Jordi, the fullback at 10.
So they can get that wide.
And it's a little chip kick from Conan. Oh,
Nice
that's a
kick.
good bounce.
Coming back for the penalty.
Back to the advantage.
Just caught him by the neck with a hand there. Luckily,
Number 9,
nothing more than a penalty.
Yes. Shot.
It looks like they're going for the kick. Yeah, the tee is being brought on.
Looks like
Brought
they
on
came.
by Coach Chris Yaw.
Fantastic.
Still has a run in him.
Looks like they came 5 metres forwards for the penalty from the original creature. Fantastic.
I am not complaining at all.
Fantastic.
Nee hoor, droge mond.
Oh, dan schot ik in
Goed. Nee.
So it should be a pretty straightforward kick. The wind is just coming from east to west across the pitch, but not too strong.
So, is he gonna make it?
Didn't strike it too cleanly, but it looks good. Oh, it's just off to the left.
Wide.
Just off to the left of the post. Not such a great connection. All right, so Utrecht survive. They'll just need to get out of their half here and look to slow things down a bit, get some possession.
That would really help him, because after the try, it's only been Amstelveen's possession.
Ja, je bol, James.
Yeah. Let's go, boys, let's go.
Amstelveen will get some advantage in the second half with the sun in the eyes of Utrecht when they change round. Nice kick-off from Reich.
Kick into the space.
That's lovely. And ball's carried into touch by Amstelveen, so that'll be a Utrecht ball.
That's unlucky. That's very unlucky.
De middellijn is het? Inside.
Hij liep hem uit.
Ja, maar inside.
Amstelveen asking for numbers.
Ja. Inside. Inside own half.
Alrighty, right on the halfway line here.
Line.
Visser with the line
It's
out.
inside, gents.
Who's he looking for?
And it's full house. No, it's 6 man. Never mind.
Front jumper, good hands to it, and Brett secures the ball. Good clean out from Wouter.
It's clear out.
Nice hit up.
And that's a good tackle by the captain.
Some good D by Amstelveen.
Stand away. Yes.
Nice ball wide. Could be some options if Utrecht can spread
Good
it.
wide ball, and that's a real big hitter.
All right, and a bit
Real
panic
big
there,
hit by
Utrecht.
Tom Madison, the new hooker.
Not the best kick down the 14's throat. That's a good It was going to say a
That
good
ball
offload,
went
but
forward, I'd say.
yeah, just lost by the number 6 from Amstelveen. Little knock on.
Let the whistle already. Everyone's there.
Utrecht, the moment that tackle came in, they looked like they just panicked a bit. Should have just maybe held on to the ball, calmed it down. No need to kick it away so soon, I'd have said.
Utrecht really using their quick hands at the moment.
Yeah, but there is space out wide, I think, for both teams,
really
if they can move it a bit more freely.
But you see that with a lot of teams that they want to score with each ball they get in possession.
Rather than building.
Rather than building up with a few phases.
Nice line out there,
So
take by
let's
the
see
Red
what
Diamonds.
happens.
Rua Harrington takes it up. That's nice.
Quicker.
Could be some options left if they're up for it. Good clean out.
Utrecht.
Good take up, good defence from Amstelveen. And there is space left if they can get it, but that looks like Amstelveen have stolen the ball. Okay.
You missed it once, went the second time.
Coming in from the side there, I think.
We can see it in replay.
Side 17.
Yeah, 17 just coming in from the side. So just not coming through the back of the ruck.
Yeah. That's Colin Malcolm. He realises himself soon enough. But,
1-1.
A little bit over eager
too
in the
little
early
too late.
minutes.
A little bit eager, a little bit.
Side.
All right, so
Gotta stay hydrated here.
fantastic. The lovely weather we have here today in Utrecht. Perfect weather for the rugby. Might be a little bit tiring for some of the larger creatures on the field. All this open rugby. All right, so we have Aurélien taking this penalty. He's about.
I think it's not the most physical teams today. I think it's more the teams that look for space.
Yeah, I'd say so, and with the conditions it works well. That's a good kick from Aurélien. Straight down the middle, 3 points, so Utrecht 8 points. Amstelveen still searching for their first points of the game.
Yeah, and off the lads go again. That's just unlucky for Amstelveen. They just conceded those 3 points so easily. That's just discipline.
Yeah, and the kickers are going to punish you like from these positions. Nice take there from Utrecht number 8.
Good setup. That's illegal. And this is again offside from Colin Malcolm.
He's overlooked, grabbing the ball from out of the
Maybe a
ruck.
bit of early fatigue he needs to get out of his system and a bit too eager.
Second penalty against you now.
And that's really,
It's probably all eagerness, but he has to watch himself. He can't afford a new yellow card.
yeah, and it just makes it easy for Utrecht to clear. But so, just making touch there, just over the halfway line. Kick from right Clemens.
Mitchell on the wing tried to keep it in, but he didn't manage to, unfortunately.
17 again.
All right, let's see what Utrecht have got just on the, just over the halfway line.
Let's see if they can build onto something.
6-man line out.
And that's
Great line out, great take.
Proper line out by Utrecht.
Great take by Brecht, and that's a nice ball. Could be options here.
Oh, and he just threw it away. That's what we call a ziekenhuisbal.
Good recovery from Utrecht. It was, that was not the ball you'd look forward to taking in a match from Rua Harrington. That's a nice break.
And it's a
Beautiful reverse pass by Brecht.
Brecht Hermans, lovely offload.
Options for Utrecht, and they've gone for the kick. There's
That's real quick play.
good take by the number 10. Good cover by the number 10. He could have just kept that in the hand maybe, but good cover from the number 10. And they've taken him quickly.
And that's advantage for
Yeah,
Amstelveen.
Utrecht.
Offside Utrecht.
Yeah, just offside when he took that quick ball. Some of the boys not getting back in time, but great play by the number 10 to cover across there. That was really good work. Otherwise,
Really saved us. Utrecht played on immensely high pressure right there.
what about that offload from Mr. Brecht? That was fantastic.
That was amazing. It was from a second row to a second row. I didn't know second rows had those skills in them.
Fantastic.
Apparently in Utrecht they do.
Makes you annoyed that you went to the Pink Panthers and not came on to Utrecht to play.
That's a funny story actually, because as you might know, Bram, the second row that's on the bench for Utrecht right now,
Yeah.
and I are very good friends.
Yeah.
And we got to know each other in high school when we were little boys. And the thing was, I went to play rugby at the same time as I went to high school.
Yeah.
And I went to play rugby at the Pink Panthers because it was closer to my high school. And I thought like, oh, then I might get into a class with a guy from my rugby team.
Oh, so that's fantastic. Great drive from Amstelveen. You Utrecht did very well, just getting under the ball so it didn't make it to ground. So that's going to be a Utrecht scrum. Yeah, okay. So Pink Panthers, and a good time there.
I really did. I grew up there. Family club, I felt like everyone knows each other there. Yeah. Then I came to high school, just joined the Pink Panthers, and then I became friends with Bram.
Yeah.
And he played at Utrecht. And since then we're friends and rivals at the same time.
Ah, this is fantastic.
It's really fun.
And it's actually a lovely ground at Pink Panthers.
It really is.
Lovely spot.
It's a bit of a shame of the karting circuit next to it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because there's a lot of noise then if they drive their cars, you know.
Oh yeah, okay.
The field is good and the clubhouse is amazing. It's amazing atmosphere always. The whole village comes to watch when the first team plays a home game.
Oh, fantastic.
Amazing.
Hey, that's your boys or fucking front now.
Crouch!
So just coming to the halfway stage of the first half. Utrecht scrum just in their own half.
Okay, you don't remember, but you remember what I did last time, yeah? What? Yeah. I set up 2 props for keeping closing gap, so stay open, yeah?
But you'll have more of an idea than I will about what's happening in the front row right now. He's having a little chat with the props. Is there any way for someone who doesn't know about scrums to understand what's happening there?
Come boys, let's go!
I missed out a bit on the chat of the ref right now. As I see it, I think Utrecht is lower than Amstelveen, and Amstelveen has to get to that level as well.
Yeah. That's a
And this is
good
better from Amstelveen. It's not a landslide, and that's good.
pick up from number 8 from Utrecht, and they've gone right.
And they're setting up a pod right. Or are they going for the box kick? It's going for the box kick.
Okay, it's not gone too far, but there's people under it. Good take from
Catch
him.
by Colin and Doyle. Good catch. Good set up.
Utrecht are there in numbers. There might be some space for a kick here from Amstelveen if they're
And that's Colin
interested.
Malcolm with half load on Ben van der Molen.
Great run from him.
That's good play. Check out the captain going in, making some meters. All back to Jordy. And it's quick ball again for Amstelveen.
Could be options here. All right.
And that's a kick into space.
Well, he might just let this run.
What's he going to do there? Oh, he's walking around it.
All right. It's a great run from the 15. That's a great recovery out just outside his 22.
Amstelveen needs some time to make that tackle.
Space on the right side. And Utrecht can move it. Little box. 2 men under it. It's a good take by the number 10.
Conan again.
All right. All wrapped up there. All right.
That's hands in the ruck from Utrecht, not letting go of the tackle.
So I thought Utrecht, well, they were there in numbers, they did well, but yep, just keep your hands off the ball when you're on the ground. Penalty to Amstelveen, and nice spot to put it into the corner.
Yeah, this brings some opportunity for Amstelveen for sure.
And it is nice to see some a bit of arrogance from URC Menkveld at fullback. Could have just put it down over the line, and he was like, oh, I think I might just have a little wander up the field.
I'm getting in there.
He gave it a run. That was nice.
An amazing run. And Amstelveen should have made actually some better tackling in there to stop him early on, but you don't always have that in the space.
Gents, eyes here please. Only lifting and jumping after the ball's thrown, yeah, not before.
Okay, so the ref is pointing out that lifting should take place after throwing, because that's the rule. You can only go into the air after the ball is thrown, but a lot of teams do.
Good D from Utrecht. That's fantastic.
Jordan in the meantime.
That's lovely work.
Oh,
Gents, come on.
And some phone numbers are being exchanged, but Nothing too serious, just a little bit of flirting early on.
You're really trying to pick it up and run forward.
That was good defence from the Utrecht 10 coming up.
Go away.
It will be a
It's just a scrum. It's a scrum.
Little knock on from the 10.
Yeah, thanks. Mark's here.
Conan Doyle looking to get back in the game, as this might be pretty annoying to him being thrown around.
And I think both teams at this stage might just look for a little bit more continuity. A little bit, I think. Utrecht go with a bit less kicking.
Hooker, strike after the ball's thrown, yeah? Keep the tunnel clean. Crouch!
Yeah.
And building up momentum. And
definitely holes appearing from both teams' defences.
That's a good scrum from Utrecht. Front row coming up again, meaning that the pressure is on.
Good clean up from Utrecht. Could be space out left.
Ball back to the inside.
Harrington, nice run up the middle. He's got it off again and just knocked on from Brett Cummins.
That's very unlucky.
Space out right and just kicking in behind. Fullback's there. Nice step from him, beats 2 players and then takes the ball in.
Stay on your feet, Jen, stay on your feet. No, leave it!
And just some hands in the ruck there, I think, from Amstelveen.
Time off. Hold on. Captain.
We can see.
Okay. That's the 3rd penalty against number 17. On the row. Can I talk to him?
It's a nice kick from Amstelveen 10, but fullback's in a good position to take it and look after everything.
There's a ruck forward with hands in.
Yeah, hands in from Amstelveen.
Remember, you got a red last game.
Oh, no worries. He's on the yellow now.
It's a yellow card for Colin Malcolm.
Yeah.
That's his 4th yellow card in this season.
He's still in the little leagues, but that's enough. 4 matches gone.
He was not sitting off. He was on his feet.
He began for some kind of record.
This is the 5th match, so it's not 1 card per match yet.
Time's off. Time's off.
No.
He really needs to watch this one, because this can cost us. It's 14 against 15 now.
And actually, Amstelveen, you're coming here today with a few injuries and actually only you're 1 player short on the bench. Right, so this could really hurt the guys in the last 20 minutes for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely, because Jake Down was off early. I'm not sure, maybe he can play again later.
Is it a penalty or
at the moment, as it stands, we only have 3 substitutes left.
Time on!
Also because Allard, as I said in the beginning of the match, couldn't make it. So we only have 19 players on the sheet today. So this can be a pretty tiring occasion.
Yeah, there's an option here for Utrecht to really turn the screw.
It stays in, and Mitchell with a good catch.
High tackle, so advantage Amstelveen.
Tackle!
And they're back into touch, so back for the penalty. Little high tackle coming in there.
Time, Captain.
And a little chat from the referee.
That's the second one. There's one down there. Now one down here. Next one's in trouble. Okay.
So Duncan Robinson, captain of Utrecht, a little chat with the referee, and he's just saying, yeah, that's 2 high tackles now. Keep it down, and probably there's another one. That will be a card popping up for Utrecht. So
yeah, Utrecht having some tall guys in scrum can make it difficult.
Nippy little creatures.
Yes! Time on!
They are definitely very fast.
High tackle. Time's on.
And Melvin Gill with a kick. That's a good kick. Into touch.
Yeah, and Utrecht will be annoyed. There was a real chance there just to put the ball in the corner and turn the screw a bit. Before half time, maybe get some more points, but Amstelveen, good, fighting hard.
Yeah, good. Full half, stop! Full half!
Yeah, Amstelveen pretty much dominant in the
territory.
Yeah, territory.
Yeah. No, good. Nice ball. It's a good chase.
Oh, that's unlucky by Conan Doyle.
So just fumbled it. I think he just took his eye off the ball there. Utrecht though, options if they want to go either way maybe.
That's good tackling.
Definitely some space out right if they see it. But they go left. Not so much on there.
No, it's time to smash him.
Eric does well. Good carry out. Number 11 for Utrecht.
That's calling. Go back to the scrum.
So what's happened there? He's been tackled and he's just rolling forwards on the floor, which you're not allowed to do. So they're going to go back for the knock-on.
You can sometimes make it to after a tackle roll once, but he rolled I think twice or 3 times.
He did. He
wanted to roll towards the try line.
it was impressive. It looked like a football dive.
Mark.
Almost got there. Back for the scrum and it's Utrecht ball.
So now, Amstelveen, you've got one of you guys in the forwards out.
Emergence, only strike after ball's through.
So now Ben
Keep it clean.
Yeah.
of Pink Panther is on the second row and Yuki goes to his place at the flanker.
Yeah, and without a number 8.
Nine!
It's 7 against 8 at scrum time.
That's a good scrum from Amstelveen now. Some options here. George Straw holds onto the ball.
A good tackle.
Great tackle by Amstelveen defence, but there's definitely space.
It's good technique in the tackle, wrapped around his arm so he can't go for the offload.
That's a brilliant kick. Absolutely brilliant kick. 10 was for Amstelveen was in a fantastic position, but that kick was absolutely perfect. Just bouncing into touch, just in the Amstelveen half.
And it's an Amstelveen throw-in by the captain Chanel. Normally not all thrower, because we have 3 hookers normally, but now all of them are injured or not here.
Oh yeah.
So this is some new things for him. But
Thrown
that's
well.
unlucky with the wind, but Michiel catches it and it's great. Quick ball to Conan with a kick once more. At the line, but he got
Good
it.
recovery from Aurélien. He
Good
beats
step,
1,
good step.
beats 2, and down. So there's some space at the back. If Utrecht can get it early, maybe some space out wide.
Going for the box kick. Going for the box kick.
It's high. It
It's
looks like he's
high.
maybe straight out.
It's straight up. Yeah, it is.
Well, it's interesting from Utrecht. I'd have thought you'd maybe just want to get a bit of momentum there and not panic. You've got an extra player on the field. Maybe just do some hit-ups, but they've gone for the kick again.
Yeah, on the other hand, I can also understand that they want to play on the other half.
Yeah.
Because right now they're pretty much in their own half all the time.
Knock on Amstelveen there.
They're managing, but still they're under quite some pressure, so I can understand it.
Some space out wide.
Oh, and that's a good handoff.
Right, Hermans takes it up, just coming up to the halfway line now, Utrecht. Good inside ball.
Tackling, good momentum for Utrecht. See if they can give some.
Okay, some pods in here, and they've gone out the back to Brow. And this is a fantastic ball. If he can get this away.
And that's not unfortunately.
Just couldn't get the pass away there.
I didn't see Bram came on. Did you?
He just snuck on.
Oh,
Sneaky creature.
Sneaky creature. He's that tall and still he sneaks on the field and you don't see him.
Oh, fantastic. So, and who have we got? So, Bram Webb is on.
Ready to make an impact with his cousin.
Part-time Bram is working with the Scouts.
Yes, he's with the Boy Scouts in the build.
Fantastic.
On Saturday mornings he has kids, he builds forest houses. And then a few hours later he's on the rugby pitch on the Herenklasse.
Fantastic.
That's a good dummy.
Nice little kick. It should fall nicely for.
Almost got it.
Okay, yeah.
Kicked it into space, well done.
Oh, and he's not done too well there. Utrecht will do well just to hold on this. Hold on to the ball, consolidate.
And Amstelveen on their front feet now. Utrecht with the momentum.
Real options here if Utrecht can just take it up. But again, I don't think any need for that kick.
And looking to catch it.
All right, Utrecht come back
They
up
have
with it.
numbers on the outside. But it's a knock on.
Come here.
So I think Utrecht, they just had numbers to move up with their hands actually. No need for a kick there.
Yeah, it's very unlucky for Utrecht to lose this ball forward.
I think, yeah, we might have Amstelveen knocking the ball on first, and then Utrecht second, so it will be a Utrecht scrum.
Unlucky knock on in the
9 minutes left of this half. Let's see. 9 minutes, so Utrecht, they do well just to get some points on the board here before half time and yeah, really make some hard work of
Here we go.
Hard work for Amstelveen in the second half.
That would really, really want if they get some more points on the scoreboard right now for the end of the first half. That would really make Amstelveen put on the pressure more.
Yeah.
Right now the difference is only 8 points, but with another score it's going to be difficult in this game to come back from it.
And there is, well, we've got one of the guys in the backs and the forwards, I see, for the scrum, so like there's some options out.
Here we go.
Possibly left.
9! Set!
Amstelveen back again with 15 men, yellow card onto the field again.
It's good
That's
take
a
up.
good hit from Gagma.
Good momentum. Utrecht to do well just to hang on to the ball here. Just work through the sets.
Good into space.
Oh, and he's unlucky. He was definitely going for the intercept, but unfortunately with the new rules,
Then it's going to be a scrum.
yeah, just a knock on. Good refereeing.
Not a deliberate
Some
knock
referees
on.
might have gone for a yellow. That's good
Ready to
refereeing.
go one way, boys. Come on.
And it's not a deliberate knock on because he really went for that interception, but he didn't make it.
And great defending by the left winger from Amstelveen. That's fantastic, because otherwise that was certainly a try.
Yeah, it was furious, but they kept it in.
One way.
And it's a scrum.
Station.
Left ball.
Crouch!
Utrecht with a real opportunity here just to turn the screw.
See what they can build from here.
No, I was too early. My fault. Sorry. My fault.
That's early.
Okay? I was a bit too quick, was I?
The ref says it's his mistake by unclear communication. Can happen. Even today.
No. Yeah, friends. Come. Yeah, mate. Walk.
Down. Crouch! 9! Set!
Good scrum from Utrecht. Good drive there.
Keeping it.
Advantage!
Advantage
Good
Utrecht.
scrum from Utrecht. See what they can do with this.
George Straw takes it through the middle. Good defence from Amstelveen, but can be spaced wide. Another little kick. Really didn't need to do
It's
it,
a good
but
catch by Piaggio under pressure, a Delta boy.
and they're going to come back for the penalty.
40 rounds.
Well, it was worth it. They had the penalty, so worth trying a little kick. It could have worked out, but they'll
There's a
come
lot
back.
of kicking in this game, isn't it?
Yeah, and you just, well, from Utrecht's angle, I think they've got the numbers and the people there, so maybe it's just a bit more getting used to each other and just moving it through the hands, you know, because they've probably got an overlap on each time. 5 metre line out for Utrecht and 5 minutes to go until half time.
Yellow's next play.
Need some epic defence from Amstelveen here.
It really does. I see Utrecht will go for the ball if this is a proper lineup.
Yeah.
So Amstelveen needs to put in some big pressure to get it, to keep it away from scoring.
Heinze, kijk voor je.
Good take from Beckheimans.
Good taking, but they go immediately. And that's a knock-on. That's on forward. That's unlucky for Utrecht.
Harrington just losing the ball and it's carried over, but that's a life-saving tackle by
Got
Amstelveen.
his chest. Look on his
Come on, man.
So, scrum Amstelveen, dodging bullets here. 4 minutes, so they can just...
It's like they're in the Matrix, you know, in the movie. As if they're like dancing around those bullets, aren't they?
Oh, fantastic.
5 minutes to go first half.
So, I think Amstelveen might look to just punch this clear.
Yeah, they need a proper scrum.
They do.
They really need to clear this out.
Utrecht all flat, just the right winger and the fullback sitting back in the pockets for the kick.
It's closing again, yeah? I'm not sure who's doing it. Well, we're closing again. Or you like it close, but... No, I can
A few words from the referee here. I think he's also not played in the front row before, and he's as baffled as I am about what's happening.
Take a bit more space.
On a jack ball.
Take it back. Take it back.
You want even further back?
Yeah.
Yeah, and Amstelveen doing well. They want to eat up as much time here. Just get into half time now.
Come on, Brad.
That's all it is.
Crouch! Boy! Set!
That's a good scrum from Utrecht.
Big scrum from Utrecht, and they've done well.
Took out right on time by Ben van Meulen.
Little knock on from Amstelveen. He just went for the offload. He should have just hung on to it, you'd have thought. And now
Amstelveen needing to put in some numbers in the ball right there.
And Utrecht have got it to ground. So, okay, so Amstelveen got hold of the ball, they took it in, it was held up as a maul, so then the ball will go to Utrecht.
Yeah, not coming out of it. Very unlucky for Amstelveen.
And in fact, maybe just coming back from the knock-on from this offload. That was a great breakout from the number 8 from Amstelveen.
We kunnen ze niet houden, props. Ze komen zonder voor. Ik denk dat daar.
He did a great recovery, but just trying to push that extra pass, which didn't need to do.
Oké, iemand in, dan moeten jullie er wel houden.
Good. We give you 3 marks now, yeah? 1 in the middle, 1 for each foot.
Which is good. It's a nice, exciting way to play, but
it can cost you.
They're gonna have to work for it now. Work hard. And there is space. Of course, Utrecht still with this extra man on the field. Amstelveen
Crouch!
still suffering with this yellow card.
Set!
Amstelveen giving a push
Good
back
scrum.
here.
So number
To
10,
the 10.
he's just
Going
got
for
himself. Good
He's
step.
invoid himself.
Oh, fantastic
He gets the
run.
score. Amazing run.
Wonderful stuff there from the young Irishman, and that really needed for Utrecht.
Your 10 is also Irish, you tell me.
Yeah, so Jordan O'Regan, this is the battle of the Irish dens. The Irish dens. And he did well, he just took the ball up and he's looked to pass and he's just stopped and he's just accelerated away again, and that's nice. Really fantastic work.
Amazing.
Everyone, all the eyes were looking to the centres, what was going to happen, and he just, good vision, just holds the ball up and takes it on himself. Great finish.
Yes, Amstelveen defense was waiting a little bit.
2.
Yeah, and
That costed them.
Yeah, and they've been under the
2.
cosh
Yeah,
for a
1
while.
more.
So last minute, Utrecht, well, just what they needed before half time, exactly what Amstelveen didn't need.
Yeah.
But it's still, we have to get this kick, 15 points clear at half time. It's doable to come back. Utrecht's going to have sun in their eyes, big options for high kicks.
And that's a good kick with half a minute left to go.
Conversion by Aurélien Valleux. The human Oreo. All right.
Amstelveen really have to step up right now. It might be too short time to do something on it about it before the halftime whistle.
Yeah, I think they're just going to have
the pressure is getting bigger.
I think the next time the ball goes dead, that will be half time. So possible. Yeah, Utrecht just catch this and hold on to it, but maybe Amstelveen can do something magical here just before half time. Let's see.
You never know. Let's see what it brings.
Good high kick.
Malvin with kick.
There's some time. Good
By
take.
Utrecht. Good tackle by Jamel.
Takes the ball down. Utrecht might just look to keep this tight, but okay, another exciting kick, and that's really the most.
That's a good chase, and there
great
goes Mickey,
chase down,
and
number
it's
5.
all offload, and he
they've done
scores!
well.
Mitchell with a score!
Fantastic.
Amazing breakout!
Well, they've done the impossible there. Sneaky little try before half time.
And they've done it!
Well, that was excellent work.
Mitchell Stoffels with his Ereklasse ARC debut and scoring immediately.
Fantastic.
Great offload from the number 4.
And really not too much the Utrecht defence can do there. And just before half time, yep, really just maybe want to be taking a little hit up there rather than kicking. But okay, great work from Amstelveen. That's really great work. Cheeky little score.
That's just what they needed right now.
And this kick right back in the game before half time. Difficult one, he's got the win with him.
Melvin has shown he can do this kicks.
20 seconden op.
So who knows?
Tot halftime.
Ref says 30 seconds till half time.
Well, he's got the distance.
And it's
Just off to the
out
left.
wide.
Unlucky.
That's unlucky, but a good kick still.
All right, well,
points, though.
great work from Amstelveen with that last score before half-time.
Yeah, that really brings. It's half time.
Marcel, half time. We're going to do a few, right?
So, Laurie, what are your thoughts about that first half?
Well, I think both teams just struggle to go through the phases, and there's just maybe a few more phases to go. And Amstelveen made hard work. The yellow card's going to make things a lot harder for your team, especially when you're short and a substitute. Maybe that'll come into play later, but great spirit by the forwards. They did well to hold up that already quite dominant Utrecht scrum. And just a bit too much kicking, but there's space there for both teams.
Yeah, it's great. They, as you say, both teams really eager, really going for those kicks, try to get in the space. But they might just want to try to build up some momentum more with some more phases.
Yeah, just the problem I think is the fluidity. They just need to remember what they were doing at training on Thursday. Probably both teams, and probably more Utrecht, because I think half of your team is a bit out and injured, and maybe wasn't even there on Thursday.
The guys playing right now were there, most of them, on Tuesday and Thursday.
Yeah.
But we had quite a good training attendance last week. Still, I heard from Joe that at Utrecht for 3 teams you have 110 people.
Yes.
How do you do that? Where do you get all those people from?
And you can see, if you're actually here at the Utrecht ground, and if you look behind, they're building new houses. So yeah, Utrecht, it's a big growing place, big numbers, and I guess also Amstelveen, you're in big competition with other clubs, AAC for the youth. You're also having who else have we got up there? Well, I mean, even Hilversum is very close. You've got quite a few clubs who want to still, and Utrecht, we have like really, you've got the students rugby team, which is a nice team, but a lot more angled to students. And yeah, Utrecht, you've got this nice clubhouse, and you've got a lot of youth players. Yeah, absolutely. And a nice, more facilities for a bigger kind of community, which they built here. So nice options. We have possibly shortly an interview with Paddy Sheppard, and he's just over here. Let's see if we can have a ramble with him. Paddy, do you want to come on over? I think we can have a... Paddy, great to see you again.
Haven't seen you since yesterday.
It's been dramatic. How did you cope through that first half? What are your comments? What are you going to say? So Paddy is Dean's father, the number 1 from Utrecht.
I have to say that I haven't seen these guys playing in a while, but it looks like a different team. Obviously the new coach has worked some wonders with them. Their aggression is way up from the last time. Okay, the handling here and there. Scrummaging's okay today. Line out is pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm beginning to wonder, am I at the right game?
Well, Paddy, as a Utrecht supporter myself, I'm glad to hear it like that. A little bit sloppy with the try at half time.
Yeah, a little bit sloppy.
Little things.
Yeah, a few little things. You know, it's you're at your most vulnerable after you scored, and the heads, obviously they weren't looking up.
Yeah.
Second half, I think the Utrecht number 10 could learn from the other side's number 10. Get the ball in behind them and play them in their half.
Absolutely.
There's plenty of space down there, particularly down this right-hand quarter of the pitch.
Yeah.
That's what I'd be doing anyway.
Nice.
Just plugging it back there. And
Brilliant.
that's it.
And you're happy with the rest of how it's going?
Well, I think the tight head or the open side prop could be done a little bit more, you know.
Well, there's been a lot of talk of that, of course, in the weeks leading up to this. And poor chap, we nearly lost him into a crevasse yesterday.
Very close.
Which it was a close call.
It was a close call, absolutely.
Well, beautiful. Here we go. We're into the second half. Utrecht have claimed the ball.
Yeah.
Just outside their 22, and he's just hanging on to that too long.
Just too long. Yeah.
Way too long.
Good kick.
And this was basics.
Twice.
They'll learn. I have to say the 9 and 10 have impressed me today from the last time that I saw them. Okay, they're 2 small chaps, but look, it's not the dog in the fight; it's the size of the fight in the dog.
Well, and actually, Paddy, we've got 2 Irishmen, so actually the Amstelveen number 10.
Yeah.
Irishman also.
Irishman as well.
Yeah.
Conan Doyle,
10 seconds.
Potato Squad number 10, yeah.
And which part of Ireland is he from?
Sorry?
Which part of Ireland is he from?
I think around Dublin, not too sure.
He's one of them.
Alright, there we go.
After you.
Anyways, okay, I'll hand it back over. So.
Paddy, get a nice strong drink.
Alright,
See you at the end of the match.
Cheers, Paddy.
Thanks, Paddy. Wonderful.
And we're back with the first scrum in second half, and we're on the way.
Set. Stay straight and square, yeah. You're on ground.
I'll keep you alive. So here we go.
Good tackle, play.
Good D, but he's not quite held on to him. So the blindside winger just takes it up for Amstelveen.
Fine.
Nice ball, well controlled by the lock. He takes it in for Amstelveen. Some nice momentum for them now.
Second man in.
Utrecht's are there in numbers though with the defence.
Fucking hell, man.
Good flat pass out wide, but I think referee's going to say,
He went forward.
You're straight.
yeah,
Forward pass.
just drifting forwards there.
That's unlucky because Diageo had some space in front of him.
There, space.
Come on.
And I guess really at this stage there's the option for Utrecht to really take a bit of ownership of the game. And yeah, there's doors open for Amstelveen to come right back into
Ik
it.
heb het niet gezien, maar ik heb geen zin in opstootjes vandaag, jongens.
And
I don't
Jamel,
need
the Amstelveen
balls
captain,
and punches and stuff, yeah? If I
slightly
pick it
losing
up,
his temper
you
here
wanna
as
pick
he
it up
saw
from his toe,
someone
yeah?
being hit in the face.
Yeah.
Ref didn't see it.
I could be. Haven't seen it. I'll give him mark here.
There
Scrum.
we see
Red ball.
Isa walking onto the pitch.
Time's on.
So our greatest supporter, normally also playing at prop. The sound's not working. Geluid.
Red ball.
Hij zegt wel.
I'll tell you what to put it out,
Crouch!
Voor de fans thuis? Oké. Niet open voor commentaar helaas.
Amstelveen have done well there. They've managed to get that ball back and they've got advantage. So ball comes out, number 10, straight out wide. Some space here.
Yeah, go
Good
Mitchell!
step from the number 11. Great cover tackle by the 15 from Utrecht. And a great steal.
That's a good
Great steal by
Big run.
Rijkhamens. And they'll go all the way back. All the way back.
We are not having any sound.
We'll see.
On the scrum mark. Side.
Ja, hij doet het, Joe. Doet hij het nog steeds? Mooi, top. Oké, sound is back on.
We're doing.
It was never off. We don't know, it's a big
Mate,
mystery.
this might be that moment where you go and get that beer just to settle your nerves. I know grab a beer, settle your nerves. It's a tense moment.
Do you want one as well?
I'm good, bro. Nice cheeky water.
Number 3 turn in.
Yeah, okay, great.
Mark.
That's
All right, so here we go. Great options
proper
here.
service at Utrecht Rugby Club where beer is just being
Poured
brought
freely.
to the reporters. Amazing service.
So Amstelveen full line out on the Utrecht 5 meters.
And it's the mid jumper.
Play.
And it's
Didn't look too
catched by
straight, but
Tom Madison, the hooker. And he's a good runner. And there goes Colin Malcolm. And it's very close for Amstelveen. Will he make up for his yellow card?
Yeah, balls out.
The ball's on the ground and it's to Conan Doyle. And he
and
drops it and
Back.
it's a backward.
Lift it.
And still possession for Amstelveen.
Knock on advantage.
and little knock on. Utrecht if they can just pass
Unlucky.
Yeah, that's no advantage.
it. Ooh.
No advantage.
No advantage. A little knock on
Good
from
pressure
Amstelveen
from
there.
Amstelveen.
Knock on.
Utrecht also, if they just pass that ball wide there was options. If you have a guy who can run the length of the field,
Amazing,
some
Joe.
options. But good pressure from Amstelveen. Unlucky with the little knock on.
For your hangover.
Cheers.
I'm running. Okay, this way.
In the meantime,
Yes.
as we were setting up the scrum, we brought from Amstelveen something from our precious sponsors.
Fantastic. What's that?
It's Runder biltong, the South African snack biltong.
Wonderful.
Is one of our sponsors, and they make the best biltong in the Netherlands. That's what all the South Africans say. But I'm also a really big fan. I've been to South Africa quite a few times, and I'd say that this biltong really is the same level as the biltong from South Africa. So if you want some at home, go to Runder online, runder.nl, and order your cheeky biltong. It's amazing.
Well, it would be foolish to say no.
It
Yes,
would be
absolutely.
very foolish to say no.
Let's see what we've got.
And in the meantime, it's Amstelveen with the ball, and it's Conan and it's Melvin with the run.
Scrambling
Still
defence
going.
from Utrecht, but they're there.
It's good momentum for Amstelveen, and they make it to score. Amazing. Colin Malcolm with the try, making up for his yellow card.
Yeah, Utrecht not so happy. They think there was some blocking in there, but let's see, the ball comes wide. That's number 12. They just couldn't keep hold of him. He's really driven hard for the line there. And a try for Utrecht.
Hier krijg je een free kick voor,
Try
maar
for
de weg twee
Amstelveen.
kanten op. Als ik zet zeg, voor die bal in komt, moeten de voeten eruit zijn.
Have some.
Cheers, bro.
In the meantime, Amstelveen scored, and the commentators are having some really nice biltong from runder.nl. Order yours, it's amazing.
It's very good.
It's really good.
That is really good.
You ever had biltong in your life before, Maury?
I've had beef jerky from Australia, but this is better. And I'm not
next level.
I'm not sponsored by the Australians. This is much better. If I was sponsored by them, theirs might be better. Well, he's just hooked that kick there off to the left, so it'll stay 10 points to Amstelveen, 15 points to Utrecht.
Amstelveen is getting closer. It's good momentum from the start of the second half.
Utrecht just seem a little bit shell-shocked in the second half.
Yeah, they really have to get back at it.
Communication, little heads seem to be a little bit out of it.
Seems like their intensity, their aggressiveness has been gone down a bit. See if they can get it back.
Joris Menkveld will kick off.
Sorry.
Good deep kick.
Conan with the catch once more. Good kick across the field.
Eric has
Afbasel.
got it.
See what he's doing.
Oh,
Big
that's
step,
my Eric.
good
Nice
run.
drive up. Good. They'll need someone there to clear this out. Utrecht just on the outside of the Amstelveen 22. Great run up the centre.
And now they're building those phases as we talked about. If they can have a clear ball.
Advantage.
Okay, advantage Utrecht on the 22. They
And
might
Bram
just want
with
to
a
get this.
hit. Good tackle by
Stay up,
Yuki.
Stay on your feet, still advantage.
Nice ball wide, and that's an interesting little kick in, but the fullback has no trouble dealing with that. So coming back for the penalty just outside the 22.
Will they go for the kick?
Pulling in the 9.
It
Yeah,
would be wise to go for the kick.
and the referee's just saying,
Shot.
And
yeah, they're going to go for the kick, and yeah, they've just should have stopped competing at that at the last ruck, Amstelveen, just giving away the penalty. Which is also very lucky that that happened, because otherwise Amstelveen fullback might have been right through the Utrecht
Yeah,
defence.
he was through.
He was away. He was
He's not
away.
front 5, so we play.
And he is quick.
So 3 points here, just to put Utrecht a try and a conversion clear. So they'll be 8 points clear of Amstelveen with this kick. Aurelien lines up.
In the meantime, Yuki is on his knee, and Jarno, or great physio from Physio Holland, is strapping him up, I think, on his
Well,
wrist.
he didn't strike it cleanly. It wafted around in the air, but it has gone through the middle. And that doesn't matter how it gets there as long as it does. So 18 points to Utrecht and 10 to Amstelveen. And we're 9 minutes into the second half.
Let's see if Amstelveen can get their momentum from the start of the second half back.
They're still looking relatively fresh, Amstelveen. All right, nice ball out by Utrecht, and they're spreading it wide to the left.
Good run, good hit. And a good box kick into space.
Utrecht, well,
caught by Jordi.
It's a box kick. I don't know about it being into space. It's straight down the fullback's back, but
that's a proper kick.
So it's unfortunate, and I'm going to use my backs expertise here and say he's kicked out on the full. So it's a good kick, but just a bit too long, and so it will be a Utrecht.
The kick was good, but the timing of going down wasn't there. See what Utrecht can do with this line out. Four-man line out. See what they do with this. In the back. Almost stolen by Amstelveen. Good competition.
Alrighty, here we are.
Advantage, slowing down.
So here we are, Utrecht ball, just back in their own half. Good hit up by the forwards. Number 23 is on for Utrecht. Fantastic.
That's a good run.
Still advantage.
23. I think that is Frank van Ingham is on. And just exchanging a bit of verbal gymnastics there in the Utrecht half.
Still giving each other hugs. So it's still a friendly competition.
It's a nice day.
It's a nice day.
Captain.
The sun is shining. Why would you be sad?
Teen omhoog korter. Je teen omhoog is korter.
In the meantime,
Hij loopt
we
niet
see
expres tegen. Zo leuk het niet, maar even los daarvan.
Argentinians Krumov on the bench.
I just warned you.
Doing his
for stuff off the ball. I did not exactly see what happened in the breakdown. But I did see how it ended.
Yeah.
It doesn't look good. So your number 13 is going off with a yellow. Yeah?
Oh, okay.
We can't have this. Yeah.
So a little bit of action off the ball, and well, the ref has just said number 15 off, but it's 13.
Yeah.
Well,
thank you.
Yep, he's got it. He's a bit tired, the ref, but that's all good. So a little bit of action off the ball that wasn't necessary. So Utrecht down to 14 men. This is just what Amstelveen needs, especially this time.
Yeah, let's see if Amstelveen
and I'll reverse it now.
Build on this.
And
extra space.
it was going to be a Utrecht ball, but now it's reversed, and it's going to be a penalty to Amstelveen just in the Utrecht half. So nice options here. They can put it into the corner.
Creating some space.
No, dat heb je 17, hij deed het weer.
Ja, maar sorry.
Nee.
Hij werd erin gestoken. Ik heb tegen hem gesproken.
Dan moet hij nog steeds van Sander afblijven, hè?
Ja, ik heb hem wel gesproken.
Yeah, on the line. Time's on.
Ref making saying something about number 17 again, Colin Malcolm. The guy that scored but also got the yellow card, so he has to watch himself.
Yeah, and it seems like Malcolm likes a bit of niggle, but he's done well. He's got the.
He loves a lot of niggle.
So he's done a good job just there. He's got the 13 off from Utrecht, so that's useful. And I'm noticing a change on the left wing. So, what have we got?
See what this line out is going to bring for Amstelveen. And it's a quick throw in through the middle. Jasper still got it. It's thrown to the hookah.
So Eric Clusters is off.
And it's a tackle. Utrecht trying to hold him up, but they didn't keep him.
Good.
And now he uses space. That's a good step from Kian Chalmers.
Just caught by Wouter,
Gagma.
number 4. Tried a short ball. Good tackle by the Utrecht right winger.
And a good long place by Jasper, the 9.
Utrecht are there in numbers, but there's space out wide. You don't want to see your prop out wide on a big D, so it's good. The ball's gone in. Clean ball for Amstelveen, but that
That's
passes to no one. It's right out
Too
the
many
back.
options, it seemed like.
And Utrecht are there chasing. Good ball wide. Might be on here. Missed
Still having the
tackle.
ball, and it's Michiel and
Covering tackle from Bram.
Michiel and Mitchell being a good combo today. Tom Madison with the step and goes.
Utrecht are
momentum
gonna.
from
There is some
Amstelveen.
space in the middle if Amstelveen can use it.
Oh, that's a good tackle.
Great tackle
No worries, just a look on.
from number 21.
Knock on from Amstelveen with good momentum.
Yeah, they just need to move that ball a bit faster there. They had options.
Plenty of options. Maybe that's why the ball's not going fast enough,
Yeah,
because they
very
don't know what to choose. And there's a switch. Juan goes to fullback, it seems,
First time, is it?
and Jordi
Second one,
Catalan,
yeah.
Destroyer, is off.
Second one. Oh yeah, it's so good here. Here we go.
So Utrecht ball scrum just in their own half, just inside the 22.
On the hit, Colin. It's our fucking ball, boys.
Crouch!
Some lively banter from the scrum, as you'd expect.
Boy! Come on, Jen.
Early coming in,
Space.
not enough space.
Sounds like the ref could do with a little energy drink.
That's it, sorry. So it's actually
He's
my
getting
fault,
tired
isn't
at the front row in there.
Whatever you want, add on 10 centimeters.
Next time I'll take one of those spray cans for football.
Still loving up building in the commentary box.
And it is glorious. Yes, please. Thank you.
Coach! Boy! Set!
Utrecht thinks Amstelveen is pushing too
Hold
early,
your ground.
just for your information.
You're happily accepting to move back, so come on.
Please help me.
Yeah, so
You're
the scrum
happily
can only
accepting to
go
move back.
push once the ball's in, and the
So
ball was
keep
in,
your
but
ground and go
Amstelveen
again.
was already pushing. So here we go again.
Crouch! Boy! Set!
And it looks like we might see Utrecht trying something a little bit exciting here. But Amstelveen.
And that's Amstelveen ball.
Yeah, you.
Kick, both.
What have we got happening there, Bart?
Yeah, shot.
Collapsing on the scrum.
Yeah, so the prop on the near side, closest to the referee, going down too soon. I'm looking at him now. Dean Shanahan, he's got his arms out wide and he's really surprised.
He's onto the floor. Yeah. Take first.
But referee's final call, so it's going to be a penalty right in front of the post for Amstelveen, and it's going to make, if they can get this kick, a very lively last, 23 minutes of the match.
It really makes things interesting if he gets this. And that's good. And it's 18-13.
Yeah. But what happens is the elbow's coming in, and then he rotates and drops. So,
I think.
go on.
Yeah, I think what could have probably happened.
Yeah, 2 minutes.
He slipped, and because he slipped, you pulled like that, so it's in.
Just a second. I'll check you. If I'm right, 27. No, sorry, 5. Check the wrong.
Alrighty, so referee just explaining to the props from Utrecht what's happening there, to the captain.
Yeah, no worries.
And just saying he's twisting in
No, we're on.
and going down. So 5 minutes left on the clock for Utrecht's guy in the sin bin.
Just a second. Almost ready.
So 5 more minutes until they're back to full strength. Made a mistake earlier. We've had URC and Menkveld kicking all day.
Is that
for Utrecht to
Boston?
jump out. It's a great kick.
Backwards.
And
Ball's
not
going
backwards.
backwards.
Utrecht have got the ball back.
Let's go, Red.
They've secured the ruck on the left side.
And that's a turnover for Amstelveen. Good steal.
Great steal by
squid ball.
Amstelveen.
No.
Unlucky.
Great steal for Amstelveen, and they've just said that the Utrecht player was holding onto the ball on the ground, so not releasing it. So great work
So in front of the mark.
to steal the ball,
And needs to
or
leave your
attempt to
hands,
steal
yeah.
the ball by the Amstelveen defence. And they have the penalty.
Okay.
just inside their own half, and they're going to look for touch.
Prop kick from Conan Doyle.
Conan is kicked well all day today.
So he's got two
Great stuff.
scrumming him.
He's made more kicks than your 10.
Scrumming him.
Yeah, it's been just his placement's been a bit better at crucial moments.
Yes.
He's really kept them in the game actually with his boot. Line out to Amstelveen.
And the front.
Goes short.
Catch.
And that's great coming through the line.
That's good pressure from Utrecht.
And a
And
great
Michiel
pick-up.
has it. Michiel with the run.
Great run from him, the number
Amazing
4.
meters made. Going for the offload to Jake Down.
And up to the big prop
Jamel
here.
with the run. Taking it in. Supported by Tom Madison.
That's great competition at the ruck, just slowing the ball down there. So Amstelveen, they managed to spread it out right.
Ball to Malcolm.
Malcolm takes
Making
1, 2,
meters.
3 defenders,
Not being
5
put
meters up the
down.
field. Great ball out to the number 10. Amstelveen still on attack. Utrecht getting a bit more organised, but they're starting to look a little tired in
And there's
defence.
space on the outside for Amstelveen.
Great
See what they can
tackle
do
there.
with it. That's a quick pass. Michiel going for it himself, even though there's space on the outside. Conan taking it in. Brave run from the
Referee's
little
seen
guy.
something there.
Time off. Oh. Sorry. Gaat goed weer. Ik dacht even dat je... En... Oké,
Referee taking a breather.
time on.
Thought one of the Utrecht players was grabbing his head.
Speed it up, let's go!
And it's a good decision from the referee to stop the game for a while then, because he might think there's concussion. But nothing's wrong, so we're all good to go. In the meantime, Bram Webb is going off, being substituted by the bold guy from Utrecht. I don't know his name, you probably know.
Let's have a look. I think we have Wouter coming.
Yes. Crouch.
I think it's.
Bind.
We're going to have a little look after this scrum when I can see the picture. So
a good scrum from Amstelveen.
Some options there. Oh,
And that's an unlucky missed pass, but still got it.
one of the Amstelveen players down. Passing just a bit off from Amstelveen, but they're making good on it.
I'd say that's a high tackle, but ref
Nah,
keeps it playing.
I think he's just got hold of the ball there.
No, stay on, gents.
Interesting to see what happened there with the guy who went down. And it's just actually, he's complaining, but
No hands, gents, no hands.
it did just look like a tackle, and he was in the position to take the ball. Nothing high or bad about it, so get his nails down while he's there. Meanwhile, back into the Amstelveen half. Amstelveen recovering from a kick. Some space out wide if they can move it here. Nice little kick, but that's coming back to the Utrecht number 10. And he's just playing it safe, just out. And it's...
Amstelveen calling for it, that he went straight out, but he was in the 22, so
That's how that works.
that's how it works. Good kick under pressure. And an Amstelveen line out.
So just coming up to just over halfway in the second half.
Because I've just had a call that number 17 again has elbowed my winger in the face.
I'll try to keep an eye out, yes?
So a few complaints from Utrecht's captain there with some elbows flying in, taking out some little wingers.
Can happen in a close game. That's a good steal on the line out from Utrecht, but it's lost forward. Unlucky.
Yep, said it's gone forward from an Amstelveen hand. Well, the boys are getting a bit tired on the field now. Tempers are getting a little bit short. It's going to be whoever can hold their composure here, I think, towards the end, who's going to take this win.
It's going to get really close one.
Yeah. He was already on. And a sub.
See who gets that, keeps that temper.
Yeah, and that was actually a great steal at the line-out. Fantastic work by
First, actually.
Brecht. Excellent work.
I think it's our third, so. Third? Yeah, we've started once each.
Not from side, did you? Yeah, don't worry, mate. I get the point. Yeah. You know what I told you?
In the meantime, Bore Combe came on the flanker for Ben Blok.
Coach!
Really quick young guy.
Boy!
And actually, we have from Utrecht, Short has made it on, coming in at breakaway.
Good chase!
Good recovery. So the kick charged down by Amstelveen from Aurelia at 9. He might just be to ask one of his forwards to get in the way there to stop this happening more. Utrecht make it to ground just inside their own half. Tackler's not releasing the ball, so that'll be advantage for Utrecht. Just a ruck was formed there, and the Amstelveen player had his hands in the ruck, which is not allowed. Once there's more than 2 players there, then it's a ruck, and you can drive over, but you've got to leave your hands out of it. So penalty Utrecht on the halfway line, and they can have a nice kick with the wind onto the right touch.
And in the meantime, I see rugby shots walking onto the fields, always making the best pictures.
Fantastic. So Short van der Geilen is on, and that kick has gone bang out just inside the Utrecht half.
That was an unlucky kick, wasn't it? Don't know if it was the wind.
Yeah, there was, I think, very strong gust there that just carried the ball directly across the field. Hard to experience with the cameras, but we can feel it here.
Yeah, it's getting much chilly here.
You'll have to get a larger beer jacket on, I'd say. So here we are, right on the halfway line. Utrecht line out, and that's a good, solid line out. Ball straight to the number 20 who's on. And a bit of a high tackle on the fullback, but he's through. Everything's play on. And Utrecht keep moving it left. Right, taking the ball up from inside centre.
And that's a turnover.
Yeah, and referee's just saying that the Utrecht...
Mbiaggio, Delta Boy, Lorenzi Stad with the steps.
And the guy's coming in.
And it's Bora with the hit.
Fantastic.
And there goes Colin, and he makes meters.
Just coming up to the Utrecht 22. Utrecht are there, they just need to make these tackles. That's a solid hit.
That's
no way
solid.
through there, and they've held him up.
And it's a Mol. And the Mol has momentum from Amstelveen.
Now, as long as that ball doesn't come out, that'll be Utrecht ball.
That's very unlucky. Good defense by Utrecht.
Fantastic defense there from the 2 locks. Wonderful work. By Brecht Hermans, actually wearing number 5.
Come on, boys.
Red ball.
Well, we're coming into the last 15 minutes.
It's going to be very tight.
It's really tight. Anyone can take this, but Amstelveen, they've been in Utrecht half all match, all second half.
They got the possession, but Utrecht is definitely not giving it away.
No, Utrecht look pretty solid in defence, but there's been some good individual runs from the Amstelveen players. The game is here for the taking.
Ik heb een probleem met kut. Ja?
And this might be that exciting moment where some of the boys are really starting to get a bit tired from these yellow cards.
Als de bal er al in is,
kunnen
ze eigenlijk al voorbij, dan wordt er gewoon doorgeduwd en dan wordt de engel juist doorheen getrokken.
Dus na de break, zeg maar, als de bal eruit is, wil je?
Niet als de break, als de scrum nog gaan, eerst maar de bal is eraf, dan wordt er geïngegeven. Maar voor de scrum, voor de continuïteit van de spel maakt niet uit.
Ja, maar voor de veiligheid wel, ik snap wat je bedoelt.
So unhappy little prop there from Amstelveen, number 3. What was his issue?
He was explaining how and why the scrum kept collapsing, and that he was unhappy with the way it goes, and that the ref is not getting involved with that.
Oh,
yeah, that's the best mark we can find.
Well, it's nice.
That angle goes a bit too sharp, he said, when going down.
Time's on.
And that can be taken action for.
Well, the referee is right there on his shoulder for the scrum. So let's see. Scrum on the Utrecht 20. Utrecht ball. Utrecht 22.
And that's a good push from Amstelveen. The ball's gone.
Right, Kerman's taken it. Nice handoff. He's away from
Good
2.
handoff.
Second.
Conan makes a tackle.
Leave it now.
Well, there's space right if they're awake, but it's gone now. You check there in numbers, just inside their half. Comes back to the fullback. Good clearance. There was a good chase on there. He did well to get it out. Comes to number 20 for Amstelveen, takes it into the Utrecht half. Good run, good
One
tackle.
with a good step, but good tackle.
And that ball might be there if Utrecht can drive through.
Utrecht really going for it here, but it stays Amstelveen ball.
Already.
Onto Melvin, and it's
Backwards.
some backwards ball, looked to be a bit forwards, but we keep going.
We keep going. Good work.
And
the ruck
Utrecht
there.
really putting in their heart right now.
Amstelveen just not quite running onto the ball like they were earlier. Just not quite as energised they've seen before. Flat ball across to number 3, but not quite the right angle, but he'll say that's forwards, but all good.
No, he's in front of you.
Utrecht big defense really paying off here. You really see Amstelveen struggling with getting through, and then they just don't know what to do.
Yeah, they've just really, I think, now they've just stopped running onto the ball a bit more, and Utrecht have maintained this keep coming up.
This one.
Good intensity from both teams at the moment.
That's what the first penalty energy was.
I'll get the ref for it. That's the fucking thing. Let's go, boys.
Here we go again.
Get low, boys, get low.
So, looking here, Utrecht with quite a few options.
Fine.
The Amstelveen defence is very flat. And ball goes out the back to the number 10.
And that's a
He's
good
hit.
tackle by Melvin
He's
Gale.
hit, driven back to the 10. And Utrecht in all sorts of trouble, but right, inside centre, clears it up. But they've already lost 15 metres. Great defence from Amstelveen.
Maybe a box kick.
And that's just straight to the winger. Straight to the fullback, sorry. And he's got options.
Going
Beats
for the
one
run.
defender.
Juan
beats
going
2.
for the run.
Nice wide ball to the winger. Good covering tackle by Utrecht number 8.
Now it's Michiel with the run. Good into the
There's
gap.
numbers out right. And we've lost a winger on the...
And the winger is off.
looks
And
like
that's a good run by Melvin.
ball still
And it's
alive. with
Amstelveen's ball.
Amstelveen right.
Space on the outside.
Good hands there from the Amstelveen attackers.
That's Biagio! Biagio with the break! And he makes it to score! He gets it right under the posts! Lovely! Lovely attack by Amstelveen! And the crowd loves it!
Well, it was really great hands there by the number 25. He did well to hold that pass, and then just made space for the right winger, Amstelveen, just to cruise through, and the game just opened up there. Amstelveen really took their chance.
Amazing run from our Delta boy Biagio.
This is the Barcelona creature, no?
No. That was Jordi. He already went off earlier, and Juan, or Argentinian temperamente, came on for him. He's the fullback.
Yeah.
With the big steps.
Yeah.
But this was Biagio, number 14 on the wing.
Biagio, well,
He's
great finish.
Amstelveen grown.
Fantastic.
And the kick is over. And it's 18 versus 20. Amstelveen 2 points in front of Utrecht.
Well, they've been biding their time, but now they're finally ahead, and what a moment to do it.
20.
So,
Yes.
It's a very tight encounter.
2018, and we just have, we have 8 minutes to go.
Utrecht have to give it all right now. And Amstelveen can't let anything go through.
Needs a nice kick-off here from the fullback.
URC wissels niet of niet? 2 zelfs.
Let's see what URC Minkveld can do. Needs good kick, good chase.
Ja. Gaat er nog één? Oh nee.
That's a good kick.
Lots of time. He's got hold of it, and it's great. Recovered. Amstelveen ball.
Taken in by Conan Doyle, the 10.
Advantage.
Advantage Utrecht.
Advantage.
This is
Turnover ball.
just what they need. A lot of space in behind the defence. And is that going to be a penalty? Oh. So, referees just indicating that the guy who took the ball in for Amstelveen has just hung onto the ball. So that's great work from the Utrecht defence. Get in there, try and steal the ball. And a big kick.
And it's Utrecht with the kick for goal now. See if they get in front.
Well, exciting finish to the match.
It really is.
So Utrecht 2 points.
Shaking.
Utrecht 2 points behind, so this will take them to 21 points and Amstelveen 20. Pretty straightforward. The wind has settled. Aurelien taking the kick, the number 9 for Utrecht. That's a good kick.
And it's over.
Never missing that one.
And now it's all or nothing for Amstelveen.
There's 4 minutes, so there's time to do something. Let's see what they got in the tank, and let's see if Utrecht can keep them out of their half. That's a great kick-off.
Kick.
Wouter is underneath this, and he's taken it.
And that's the tackle.
Fantastic work, and he's down to ground.
See what Utrecht are going to do with the ball now. Are they going to play it safe, or are they going to play for territory?
Looks like another kick, and he's really...
And it's for territory.
It's gone straight out. It's
Straight out.
Utrecht not leaving themselves any options there, really. I don't know what you'd have thought there, but that was probably a moment where you'd want some of your big boys just carrying the ball up, taking a rack or two, and then moving on. But kick's gone straight into touch, so Amstelveen ball. They've just got hold of it. Bit of jiggery-pokery in the line-out.
And now use the space, Amstelveen.
Good tackle from Ray Hammonds.
Good
ball's gone
offload.
away.
And back to the middle.
Fine, play on.
And it's still Amstelveen ball. Heinz is taking it in.
Getting pretty sloppy in there.
Hands on the ball, hands on the ruck.
Utrecht lucky to avoid a penalty there. Absolute ruck ball. Comes back to number 8. No running onto the ball here, and a big forward pass. Yeah, he's got it.
That's a forward ball. That ball was very forward.
Some tired legs out there, some tired creatures. This is the moment. If just one player stands up now, they can secure this match.
At the moment.
Time is exactly spot on. Well, time is exactly good. So 4-4.
Yeah, I think so. This is 30 seconds delay.
It's 2020. Shouldn't it be 21? Yeah. Because it was a penalty kick, so it's 3 points.
Yeah, 21 URC. Just having a little exciting correction on the scoreboard. So 21-20 to Utrecht is the score.
Oh, that's Mark. Yeah, sorry, same Mark. Yeah.
And we do have a little bit of extra time on the clock for the penalties and for some injuries.
Yeah, cool.
Big scrum here.
Taking all the time for the scrum at the moment.
Here we go.
Let's go, boys.
It can be really tiring with scrum at the end of the game. Your body is empty and then you still need to push against, well, what would it be? 800 kilos. Proper scrum from both teams. Rijk Hermans going for the run. Good tackle by Conan Doyle.
And I think Amstelveen have been pretty lucky there, really not rolling out the tackle. And we're looking for the kick. Ball comes back. Well, it's a decent enough kick, straight down the throats of Amstelveen, but you have some chasers there. And there's nothing in that. Some little screams from the players, but that wasn't a high tackle. Good run from the fullback, but yeah, tackle happened and he's not releasing the ball. It's unfortunate. So he was just held there. Number 20 as he came in the fullback, he made some great ground, but just tried to go a little bit too far.
Just too eager, just too eager.
Hey, hold. Head on head. He's dropping into it. Right.
Amstelveen should keep their discipline right now. They can't afford any mistakes at the moment.
And just a little bit of discussion there. Amstelveen player thinking there was a high hit shot on the fullback running through, but if you look at it, I think you'll just see that the fullback spun out of the tackle and there's no contact at all. Good kick. He's found touch. And coming to the last few minutes, Amstelveen, they need a little bit of magic here, but they managed to put it off at the end of the first half. And
everything can happen. It's everyone's game now.
Markster. No, he was good.
And just noticing Utrecht. Gerard Hymans is on at number 10 for Utrecht.
Proper line out takeover. And it's Jamel with the ball and the run, and he makes meters.
Good cover from the Utrecht number 7 captain.
The crowd is saying it's lost forward, but
It wasn't.
keeps it playing on, and it's advantage for Amstelveen. And it's Jake down with the hit.
Utrecht just need to wrap this up.
Back here. High tackle.
Back to the advantage.
Let's see.
Penalty Amstelveen.
40 seconds, Jamel. 40 seconds.
40 seconds left in the match. Not sure where that high tackle came in, but interesting. We've got it. So, time to kick to touch and one last play, you'd have thought. See if we can get some distance on this.
It's been a while since I've been watching such an intense game of rugby.
Fantastic.
Such a close game.
Well, they'd like to have got it a little bit close to the try line, but they're close enough. So this, you're going to have to think, is the last play. Utrecht, can they keep them out? Amstelveen, can they make some space and make a break?
Is Utrecht going to make a 1 point win once more? Or is Amstelveen going to snatch it?
Good take from Amstelveen. Utrecht are nice and flat. The ball's out the back, but Utrecht plenty of defenders there and a fumble.
And it's still Amstelveen's ball.
Lots of cover.
Go back.
Good D by Wright. Hyman's there, and you can see the Amstelveen player just with his hand in the ruck. And it will be a penalty to Utrecht there, I think.
Almost the ball into the commentary box.
Time also.
That's it.
We're in the middle of the play, they're killing it.
And it's
time because we're starting with scrum.
well.
And the ref calls it time, and that's it. And it's a 1 point win for Utrecht.
Well, they can talk about this all evening in the bar, I think. Well played, Bart.
Thanks a lot.
Unlucky, man. Fantastic game.
That was a really good game. It's unlucky for Amstelveen once more not to get a win, but it was a match.
It was close. They put everything in, and yeah, that yellow card earlier was very costly for them.
And it was tied all game. Understood.
Marvellous. Well, there we go. So, Amstelveen, 5 matches, no win.
Painful.
Maybe Rory with maybe the captain of the field.
Sure.
Op dit veld, Marcel?
All right, guys, we're going to pop down to the field and see if we can have a quick word with the captains.
Yes.
So we have this mic. Are die still on? We have blue lights.
Wil je het op het veld doen? Of hier?
Ja, op het veld.
Tussen de jongens.
Ja. Die nog aan?
This one switched on. This one goes off. Okay, you need this one. Just drop it. Here's someone.
This one off as well.
Okay. Switch it on somewhere.
Is die andere aan?
Hoe zie ik dat?
Aan de onderkant. Ja. Dit vasthouden, een beetje aangaan. 3, 2, 1 on.
Dus hier kan je mee, als je deze gewoon in je hand houdt, weet ik veel, iemand...
Yeah. In the hands, that is.
Okay. Off you go. You go.
All right, guys, down to the field. Let's find the captains.
Zo'n stuk bier gekookt.
Isn't captain first?
Oh yeah, let's go. Ready for most? Oh shit.
Come back and play again? We're going to have a quick chat with the captains. All right, guys, we're going to have a quick chat with the Amstelveen captain. Do you want to grab the captain butt?
Yeah, sure. Let's have them. Let them have them.
Well, Bart, that was an epic match.
That was a really close encounter, but I need to turn my mic on.
Well, here you go.
Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, it was a really close encounter, and it was everyone's game all the way. It was thrilling. I feel a bit sad for the result right now, but it was really a good watch.
Do you want to grab the captain from Amstelveen for a few words?
No,
Hey, Jeannot, well played, man. That was an epic battle.
Thank you.
Unlucky, that was really tight. How are you feeling? What were your thoughts after that?
Rough. It was a tough game. We had some changes around in the pack that changed things around. I'm proud of the boys how they pulled together second half. First 40, 30 minutes were a bit of a mess. Quite a shame because when we turned it around, we turned it around. And then unfortunately, guys turned it over at the last second. So congratulations.
Well, and I was going to say we were watching, and you had all the territory in the second half.
Yeah. Clearly that wasn't enough. So we'll see each other 2 more times this season probably, because you guys aren't on top of the table either. So we get 2 more. Best out of 3. Let's go for best out of 3.
Man, fantastic. Well played. All the best. Well, yeah, it's a difficult day for the man.
It is not easy, definitely. And as he said, like they fought hard, but there was messy times as well. So yeah, it all comes down to training once more, and see what we can improve for this, and see what we can do in the other 2 battles against URC later this season.
All right, and we'll just quickly grab Duncan for a few quick words after the boys have finished rambling. Well, Utrecht just discussing a few things to miss out, but exciting for them. They've had like another 1-point win just to stay on top and yeah, build a little bit of momentum. But they really dropped off for a little period at the start of that half and just at the very end of the first half, and that nearly cost them.
Utrecht just realised they had to fight to win this game after that score of Amstelveen at the start of the second half. Sorry, I just think that was all it. Like maybe even the score at the start for Amstelveen actually turned them on really hard, and yeah, they knew it was on, and they couldn't lean back for one moment, and that's all what Utrecht did. They really, yeah, they fought their hearts out. So they can really be proud of themselves. It's a good team.
Yeah, fantastic. And that defence also from Utrecht was really, I think, made the difference. They were in their own half for the whole match, but and the second half, but they really, yeah, they just held on to it. So let's have a few quick words.
Oh yeah. Sorry, we have a camera out there.
Oh yeah, beautiful.
Hey, Laurie, commentator, man.
How's it going? Good to see you. Good to see you. Lovely to see you. We're going to steal the captain very shortly.
Give this man a yellow.
Should grab Captain A. Hey, bro. We're going to steal you for a cheeky interview. Is that all right?
Want to steal my cheeky interview?
Yeah, you'll love it. Here we go.
Okay, talk to me.
Well, that was an epic match, and you boys hung in there at the end to get a great win.
I've got a few more grey hairs than I should have. Yeah.
How did you find the match? The second half, you had, well, all the possession, all the territory was played in your half, but you hung in there. But how was it? How was it going?
It was tough. I think our defence held us out. I think we didn't hold back. I didn't think we played as well as we could have. We played a lot better rugby in the first half.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we held it. Held it for what we could, eh?
Fantastic, and that's then the second win just by winning with 1 point. Sensational.
Second win, 1 point in it each. Upwards and onwards. Trainers are not stopping from here.
So great spirit with the boys. Well, man, congratulations. You'll need to do some glorious celebrating.
Yeah, will do. Definitely. Thank you.
And a few words from a chubby prop. Here we are, Dean Shanahan.
Beautiful.
Fantastic play, Dean.
I scrum hard.
Well, there we go. So fantastic win for Utrecht Rugby Club. And yeah, thanks for joining us. This was wonderful, but thanks very much.
Yeah. Until next time. Another time later this season. We'll meet again.
Fantastic, guys. Yeah. Beautiful. Well, guys, have a lovely afternoon and thanks for joining us. Enjoy your Sunday. Doei. Ladders.